is up, everybody? It's your boy, Bobby from Bobby's Breakdown. It's coming at you with another stream and another superhero-related project. At the time of recording, we are about 8 days away from Superman, I believe. Yes, 8 days. And then, on the other hand, we are about 16 days away from Fantastic Four, something like that. No, more than that for Fantastic Four, but still. We are going to be previewing and talking about Superman and Fantastic Four because it's two of the hottest movies that are coming out this summer. I do say we because I do have a guest that will be joining me hopefully momentarily. He said he will be in very, very soon. But yeah, hello to everyone. Let's talk a little. What should we start off with? We'll start off with Superman. Well, Superman is first, so that makes the most sense here. So, Superman. It has been a while since we've had a Superman movie. The last solo one was Man of Steel, at least. I'm sorry if I'm looking down at the iPad. I'm getting my friend to send out the link to the stream. Yeah, Superman, Man of Steel was the last solo movie. And while it wasn't great, I mean, it was okay, but just something lacked from that movie. I don't know what it is. Huh? Hello, Ryan. How you doing, buddy? Ryan, can you send Zero the link? I'm trying to tag him right now. Can you tweet the link? I'm live right now. Alright. While I was waiting, we'll get that out there. So yes, the last Superman movie we had was Man of Steel in 2013, I believe it was? 2012? No, 2013, I think. And yes, we did have Batman vs. Superman, the Justice League version, the Snyder version. He said and that was terrible. So, honestly, I really don't know that much about the new Superman. David Cornsweet. Does he look like Superman? Yes. But does he also look like a Timu version of Henry Cavill? Also, yes. Hey, these people. Yeah, so I will have my friend be joining me momentarily, hopefully, and we'll get into that. But yeah, Superman. It's the restart to the DCU or DCEU, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I'm excited, but I'm also lowering my expectations because with DC, it's been so start, stop, and I really don't know what to do. And if Superman makes $1 billion, great, that means we're off to a hot start. But if it bombs at the box office, we are going to be in for a problem because that was step one for DCU and the Gunverse. James Gunn, I should say, in case none of you know that. Yeah, so I'm trying to lower my expectations, but I'm also so excited because I trust James Gunn. And yeah, I'm super excited for that, but I really shouldn't be because I've done this to myself before. As you know, when I saw Black Adam and Superman come face to face at the end of Black Adam, I got super excited, and then nothing came of it. So yeah, I don't want a Superman movie to bomb, and then you have a character like Batman show up. I don't know if that's happening. I am just speculating. I would love to see it, but I am just speculating. I don't know what is in store for that. They could just keep this grounded and keep it to a Superman movie. I don't know. But we'll get into... speaking of which, it says, where is Gavin? Hopefully watching this stream. But also, we have a guest joining us. He just hopped in the stream. It's been a while since he's been on the stream. With all our opposite schedules, it sucks. But we're doing this at least. Please welcome back to the channel.
What's up? What's up? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Of course, perfectly, bro. Of course.
What's up, Dino? How you doing, buddy?
Bro, hanging in there, man.
Yeah. Sometimes that's all we can do. You ready for the two of the biggest movies of the year to come out in the next 2 weeks?
Oh yeah. I'm not even gonna lie. Just the trailers, I'm hyped.
I'm trying. As I was saying before you came in, I'm trying to lower my expectations because once you get excited, there's a lot of room for disappointment. Like I was saying, yeah, if Superman like bombs at the box office, what do we do? You know,
I'm not gonna, bro. I am a little bit nervous about that, man. I'm like, I just hope they knock it out of the park, bro.
I do too. Like, because I really want this DCU. Because honestly, this is the perfect time for DC to get going, because a lot of people are checking out on Marvel. Not me, but a lot of people are checking out on Marvel. They want something fresh. They want something new. This is the time, James Gunn, to pull the trigger and just go for it. Now,
very good point.
They've casted Superman. They've casted the Green Lanterns. But there are a lot of characters that have not been cast yet that there are rumors about a lot of people, quite frankly.
Okay.
And I've mentioned on the channel before who I want to be Batman. Who do you want to be the new Batman?
The new Batman?
Yeah. And don't say Robert Pattinson. That's a cheating guess. That's not happening. I'll get into that after.
I'd have to stew on that one. Yeah.
So think about that while I'm talking. It honestly would be such a swerve if James Gunn this whole time was like, nope, Pattinson is not our Batman. We are going to have our own. And then Pattinson shows up in the after credit of Superman or something like that.
That would be crazy.
That would be wild. And I wouldn't hate it. I think Pattinson's Batman was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll be the first one to admit, when they casted Robert Pattinson as Batman, I was like,
I mean, that happens every now and then. Remember Heath Ledger Joker? Remember that's like the famous one. Yeah.
And sometimes it's warranted. Ben Affleck Batman. Sometimes it is warranted. But when the kid from Twilight got cast, I was like, oh no, we have a problem. And then I watched them and I'm like, okay, I'm not mad. I'm really not mad at this at all. He was great. So I mean, if he were to be the DCU Batman, I wouldn't mind it at all. But I'm going off of what James Gunn has said. I am going to assume that there is a brand new Batman. And there's one choice for me and one choice only. My boy Jack Reacher, my boy Thad Castle, Alan Ritchson.
That would, yeah.
Have you watched Reacher or no?
I've seen just the clips of it online. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't watched it.
Okay, so he has a lot of fight scenes, at least in the first season, the season that I've watched so far. And I'm watching and I'm like, this dude can be Batman brilliantly. But then I watch him and have you ever watched Blue Mountain State?
Again, clips. No, I mean, Death Freeze?
Okay. Yeah, you did for a minute, but okay. Have you ever watched Blue Mountain State or no?
Clips.
So you've seen clips of how unhinged he is in that show.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I know. I get it. When you say it, I get it.
If honestly, if somebody was like, "Hey, this is gonna be the new Batman," and they just showed me clips of him as Thad Castle, I'd be like, no, thank you. Like, he's just doing all the drugs he can in the world, and it's like, no, thank you. But do you think we're gonna have Batman and or Bruce Wayne show up in Superman?
I mean, yeah, but hold up. Like, does James Gunn have any say, like, on like the other characters, like Batman and all that stuff?
So, he's running the DCU.
do you think he'll also go younger like he did because of Cavill?
So, the rumor is that it's not even the rumor. They've actually confirmed this. They said, what was I going to say? Batman is going to have a teenage son. It's the Brave and the Bold.
Oh, okay.
So it's in. So I would say like at the youngest, it's going to be a guy in his early 40s.
Yeah. Okay. So now, yeah.
Alan Richardson is like 42, I think, if I remember correctly, off the top of my head.
And he's big, bro. So like he'll fill up that suit like perfect.
Somebody made a joke. They were like, "All right, would Alan Richardson be a great Batman? Yes, he's a monster." But they were like, "But come on, Bruce Wayne and Batman being 6'5" and jacked." They're like, "Come on." They're like, "That's a dead giveaway," and I'm like, I get it, but I'm like, come on. All right, let's throw up some comments here. Ryan says, Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider. I don't think we're getting Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider. I think we're getting Nicolas Cage again, truthfully.
Hey, I won't be mad at it.
Wait, okay, so Alan Richardson is 42. I believe I said 42, or did I say 43? I don't remember.
Yeah. I think you said 42, I think.
And he's 6'3". I thought he was like 6'6".
Okay. I mean, he looks huge on TV.
Oh my God, he's a massive human being.
Yeah.
I think the next Batman should be Gavin. Gavin, sign up for it. And his teenage son should be Bobby. I'm older than Gavin by 6 months. How would that work? No, have you ever seen the story of when he stopped the car robbery in Canada?
When who?
Alan Richardson, he said the story on like Jimmy Fallon or whatever.
No, I didn't hear about this.
When I heard this story, I'm like, dude's like a real life Batman. So he said he was on a date with his wife in Canada. I guess he was filming something or whatever. Okay. So all of a sudden, the wife's like, "Hey, look at that." So he looks and he sees like a pair of legs dangling out a car window, and he's like, "Well, that's weird." Guy gets out, runs past him. And he's like, "Oh, no, I can't have this." And the wife's like, "Please don't." And he's like, No, I got this." So, like, the dude turns the corner, he turns the corner. Dude, like, does all these crazy things, he does these crazy things. But eventually this dude turns down an open alley. And Richardson said he got there, and he's like Houdini, disappeared. He's like, where could he possibly have gone? And then all of a sudden, he locks eyes with a random dude at the end of the alley, and the random dude just goes, "He's under the van." And Richardson's like, "What?" Richardson gets on his hands and knees. The dude's under the van. So he pulls him out, and he's like, "Buddy, you're caught. Just let's end this."
Yeah.
For whatever reason, the dude shoves him, and he's like,
"Bro,
don't do that."
Bro.
He's like, "Don't do that." Yeah, like, what are you doing? Like, come on. I don't know how big this robber was, but, like, come on.
Last thing I'm doing when I see this dude towering over me is pushing.
Yeah. like, you got away with it at first, but you got caught at the wrong time by a massive human being. Like, it's not your night. So the guy pushes him, and Richardson's like, "Don't do that." He's like, "Please don't do that." So he shoves him again, and he goes, "Buddy," he goes, "you have one more before something bad's gonna happen to you." So he's like, "Please just stop." Dude shoved him a third time, and he goes, "All right." So in his words, he goes, So I politely picked up the gentleman, spun him around, and lawn darted him into a nearby wall where he slid down like a cartoon villain. He's like, "I gave him a warning," and I'm like, "That's Batman! Like, come on!"
Definitely.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna say this up front: if there's a scene where they have Bruce Wayne show up and it's Alan Richardson, I'm losing my mind in the theaters. I'm absolutely losing my mind.
I wouldn't be upset, bro.
Did you buy your tickets yet for Superman or no?
No, but it's funny. I was gonna. I don't know if you. I don't know if you knew this, but I don't know why, but I guess they had a deal with them or something. But Amazon was like, if you had Prime, they were like giving like way ahead tickets. I was like, whoa. I was gonna jump on it, but
Yeah, I was like, the theaters around me really don't sell out, so I was like, I can buy them, no problem, and I did. I'm going next Thursday at 6 o'clock, so I'm getting
okay,
one of the first viewings. So
all right. Oh,
yeah,
cool.
no,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, it's weird that this movie is here because I remember 2 years ago, James Gunn was like, "Yeah, Superman's coming out in July of 2025." I'm like, that's forever away, and
And
here
here
we
we are.
are, a week out, 8 days out, and I'm like, huh, okay. And
Mhm.
honestly, go for it. What were you gonna say?
No, did you see for like I don't know? I was just on YouTube and like a clip came up. Did you see like that little like snippet that they showed like of Superman in the Fortress of Solitude?
No,
Like I think it was like 5 minutes. It was like a decent sized clip of the movie of like the actual movie.
no,
Like if you don't want to be like, I mean, it's not
yeah,
spoilery, but if you don't want to, because like I thought it was gonna be a certain tone, and then I watched this clip, and I was like, okay, if it's gonna be this tone, I'm like, it's gonna be okay, but I'm a little worried, a little bit.
that's the thing with James Gunn. Now, James Gunn has earned my trust. He
Hmm,
did
hmm.
three fantastic Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, in my opinion, he did two fantastic Guardians of the Galaxy movies
Yeah. Mhm.
and one okay one. I
Okay.
wasn't I wasn't super excited about two. It was just meh, whatever. But then
Yeah.
he did he did the I can't say that word. The Unalive Squad.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you know where I'm talking about there.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and you saw that movie, right?
Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah, yeah.
It was fantastic. It was hilarious.
Yeah,
It was
I
great.
liked it.
And then he did Peacemaker, and I'm like, this dude has earned my trust. So it's like,
Yeah.
but I don't know, but like we're so far into DC being so start stop, and it's like, do people care anymore? It's like, I don't know. We're gonna find out, you know.
I mean, here's the thing, though, man. He has to knock this out of the park. That's the thing. He
Oh,
has
he's
to.
got to hit a home run. Yeah.
This Superman has to hit because if he doesn't, the internet is coming for him for what happened to Cavill. I'm just saying.
Oh, and I'm still not happy about Cavill. I'll be
Yeah,
honest with you.
I'm just saying. So this better be like at least like okay, it was good. It was good. Like I got hope. At
All right,
least.
so the budget is 225 million. So pretty much you got to add double and then some.
Mm,
So let's just say that. I mean, I guess it could be worse. I would say they need 500 million or 600
yeah.
million to break even. I guess
Let's
that's
hope.
possible.
It's all about the beginning word of mouth, man.
Yep, yep, yep. Word of mouth,
That's all.
and
That's all it is.
I mean, look what happened with Thunderbolts. I don't know if you ever ended up seeing that.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, yeah. No.
no, I thought Thunderbolts was a fine movie, but it just did not do well in theaters.
Yeah.
And you know, but it's like their budget was 180, and they only made like 370, and apparently
Mm.
they needed like 500 to break even. So I don't know.
I did
Um,
hear about in Thunderbolts the that guy the one I don't know if he was a villain.
Sentry.
The Yeah, I didn't know too much about him, but then when I looked into him, I'm like, bro, this dude is like a threat, like
He's like
a
the
big.
strongest Avenger. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, this dude is a big threat. Like after I read up about him, I'm like, whoa,
And I
okay.
don't know. I don't know if you saw the Eternals.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw that. I saw that.
Okay, I was about to say if you said you didn't, I was gonna been like, good, don't waste your time. Well, they tried to make what's his name like the Superman version of the MCU. I think his name was like Icarus or something. He had the laser beams,
Yeah,
but then that
yeah,
movie
yeah,
bombed, and it was like, oh nope, never mind, that never happened. We're going in this direction.
yeah, yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Didn't happen.
They were like, what? Icarus? Who? Take a shot every time Bobby says Alan Richardson. Love Alan Richardson. That's another one, Ryan.
That's
Take it. Ryan Allen Richardson. Ryan, you're at like 5 shots now. So yeah, the budget is not too bad, I
yeah.
guess. Well, I mean, I'm gonna look up Fantastic Four. the budget, because Marvel's been. I'm gonna say it's lower than Superman, if I had to guess off the bat.
Maybe it depends on like
Mhm.
a lot of stuff.
Fantastic Four First Steps. It doesn't have the budget listed. Let me see. Fantastic Four First Steps budget. Budget. Okay. So reportedly has a budget of between 200 and 250 million. Okay. So they might be on the same page as Superman.
Yeah,
They might be
I'm about
right
to.
there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. But why is Pedro Pascal getting like 50 million? Like what are they doing? Like what are they doing? I don't.
The
Yeah.
special effects, Bobby, are expensive, man.
Yeah. Well, how come they can make the Avengers for
Uh,
90 million back then? I guess
oof.
everything got more expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, all right, we could head into Fantastic Four for a little bit. What are you excited about that one? Because that's in about. I tried to do the math earlier, but I couldn't do it off the top of my head because I'm confused on what day it is. Okay, it comes out June 25th. So June 25th, July 25th. See, like I said, I don't even know what that is. So we're about 23 days out. We're 3 weeks from Friday.
Mhm.
Are you excited at all for this? Or are you like kind
I
of
mean, I'm hopeful,
iffy?
man. I'm
Yeah.
hopeful because the thing is, Fantastic Four needs a really good movie.
Yes.
Look, the past
Yes.
ones, okay, whatever, you know. But Fantastic Four hasn't had a movie where like we like look back and we're like, that's the Fantastic Four movie I want to watch every single time.
Yep. The Jessica Alba, Chris Evans ones were okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm,
Yeah.
they weren't great, but they weren't bad. And then the 2015 Miles Teller, Michael B. Jordan movie,
Did you
um,
watch it? I'm gonna be
that was.
honest.
I'm convinced that was a bad nightmare I had, and that's just what I'm rolling with.
I get you, man.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that actually happened. I blocked that out of my memory, so I'm not sure if that was real. I'll be brutally
We're,
honest. Yeah.
we're the same.
It was like seeing the Eternals. That didn't. I snapped like Thanos, and like, no, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Ooh, no. But yeah, but you are correct. We have not looked back on a Fantastic Four movie and been like, that was amazing. And
Yeah.
I mean, we got the cast for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, listen, I'll be honest with you, and this might be a hot take. This might cause some issues. I'm not a Pedro Pascal guy. Is
I'm indifferent. I mean, ladies love him, I guess, but
Yeah, I mean, he's alright. I mean, like,
yeah.
I haven't really seen anything with him besides Wonder Woman 2, which was another nightmare that I can't really escape from. Did you see Wonder
I
Woman
think
2?
yeah. I think he was in Star Wars stuff too, wasn't he?
Oh, I'm not a super Star Wars guy. He was in
I mean, me neither. I'm just
the Mandalorian, I think it was called. I think it's called
yeah. I think he was
Mandalorian.
in that one.
Yeah, or Boba
Yeah.
Fett, something like that. See, I'm
He
pulling
was,
out
in, he
Star
was in
Wars
he was
terms.
in one. He was so much stuff, man. So
Yeah, dude, he's everywhere now. He's like the movie version of Joel McHale.
yeah.
Everywhere I turn, Joel McHale's on my TV. I'm like, where did
Everything.
you? Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know if do you watch Yellow Jackets?
No.
Third season, he just rocks up for 2 episodes. I'm like, what? How did you do this? Like,
That's
I'm
funny.
like, my mouth dropped when I saw him. I'm like, of course, Joel McHale is in Yellow Jackets. Like, he's everywhere. And like
Yeah.
he's doing some other TV show, and like, yeah, Pedro Pascal is everywhere now, and it's like,
Yeah, man.
it's like, people got tired of The Rock because he was doing everything, and it's like,
Yeah.
it's like, I guess people are still in the honeymoon phase of Pedro Pascal, but I think,
That's true. Yeah. But it's
yeah,
on its descent. I think it might be.
yeah,
Well,
I think it's gonna run its course eventually.
I mean, hey, maybe he knocks it out of the park in this Fantastic Four. He's like everyone's favorite. Who knows?
Well, I mean, listen, the role of Reed Richards, the bar is low for good ones. The best
Yeah,
one might have been John Krasinski, and he was in the movie for 5 minutes of Doctor
yeah,
Strange: Multiverse of Madness. I
yeah,
wanted him. I wanted him to be Mister or Reed
yeah,
Richards. I really
definitely.
did. I wanted. It was kind of funny. I wanted him, his wife, and Dacre Montgomery to be uh, Johnny Storm. And it's so
Okay.
funny. We got Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, but then we got another Stranger Things alum, just not the one I was thinking of, Joseph
You
Quinn. And I
got
love
Joseph
Joseph Quinn.
Quinn.
Yeah, but it was just like originally that's not what I wanted. But
I
I
get you.
mean, as long as Joseph Quinn's the MVP of the movie, I'm good with it. Um,
Hey, yeah, we'll see.
yeah, I'm a big Joseph Quinn guy, so that should be fun. I mean, yeah, like I said, the expectations are low. I think they should be. This is the last move. What? No, actually, not anymore. This is not the last movie until Doomsday. This is the second to
Mm,
last because they pushed it back. And then Spider-Man Brand New Day, unless they push Spider-Man Brand New Day back, but as of right now, that's
mm,
still July of next year.
yeah.
So, well, okay, so you saw Thunderbolts, so you saw the after credit, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Who do you think was on the ship?
I'll let you go first.
My buddy gave me this theory. I don't think it's the Fantastic Four driving that ship. They might be on it, but
Mm.
I'm not sure if they're driving it. That might be Doctor Doom driving that.
Ooh.
I like they show up and they're like, "Hey, we need your help," and Doom just opens it and beats up everybody.
Well, speaking of that, did you look up that one video I told you to look up the one of Doctor Doom beating up Thanos like the
Yeah, I've seen that before. Like he just like smashes his skull, like it
bro
just
it's
turns him into skeleton.
bro when I saw that I'm like bro if this could be like the first 5 minutes of the movie and I'll be like I'd be like yo I'm in.
That's the rumor. Apparently, Josh Brolin did film a scene for Doomsday as Thanos.
Mm,
So,
we'll see, man.
I,
If that's like the first 5 minutes of the movie, bro, and like people that don't know, like just like the cast, they're gonna go nuts because everyone saw Endgame.
yeah,
Everyone saw Endgame.
everybody
So
and their mother
everyone's
saw
like,
Endgame.
oh Thanos, okay, yeah, yeah, we know,
Hmm,
we know how this guy is, and then this new guy just comes in and just
just, yeah, just,
you're gonna be like, whoa, who is this new guy?
like, yeah, it's just Doom just smacks him around, and they're like, oh, like, okay, that's who this is. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, like,
yeah.
I, yeah, I don't know. I mean, do you think Doom's gonna be in Fantastic Four at all?
I mean, maybe like show like an end credit, maybe because like remember how they set up Thanos like every now and
Yeah,
then he would
yeah.
like just like have like a little thing. But I mean, do we really need that?
Well, here's how I think they're gonna get around it. Here's how I think they would set up Doom without having to use Robert Downey Jr. and pay him more money. They
Oh
just
yeah,
like the camera just shoots out and you just see the Doom mask and
yeah,
then cut to black and you're like, it's
that's
simple, it
it,
gets the job done. Because I mean,
that's it.
I don't know if you've been seeing Ironheart news recently.
But I've heard of it, but I haven't
Yeah.
like
So Robert Downey Jr. Obviously Ironheart is the female version of Iron Man. They
yeah,
paid
yeah.
him $1 million to appear in a FaceTime video with the character. He didn't have to show up to film. All he had to do was FaceTime, blah, 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 blah. $1 million.
Bro.
And apparently, they were like, hey, we'll pay you $1 million to do a FaceTime in Ironheart. Apparently, Downey Jr. said, sure. What's that?
Oh, 100%. I can see that.
Yeah, like, yeah, I'll take $1 million. I don't know what I'm doing. Just guide me. But yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Like,
1 million sounds good.
what the heck? Like, yeah, like, oh man, yeah. So I don't know. Uh, Fantastic Four. What do you have more hope for, Fantastic Four or Superman?
Oh, Superman.
Me too.
Superman,
Because
definitely.
Marvel's kind of on the decline right now.
Yeah,
DC could be on the rise. We just don't know yet. It
we'll
depends on
see.
how Superman does. It really does.
Yeah,
Because
man.
yeah, because Superman has a few characters in there, but I don't know if they have any like major players. Like they have what's his name's Green Lantern. Um, what's the actor's name? Nathan Fillion's Green Lantern. Which
Mm,
it's a little weird. They have three Green Lanterns to me. I don't know.
yeah,
Like they have Kyle Chandler, which
yeah.
love Kyle Chandler. They have Aaron
Sure.
Pierre, which I get those two, but then you have like the Guy Gardner version. I don't know how that's gonna work out. Um,
Yeah.
I think you have Hawk Girl, I believe is her name.
Okay.
These are kind of like secondary characters, in my opinion. I don't read the comics, so don't get
Yeah, yeah,
upset.
yeah.
Don't get upset, people, if I call them secondary comics, or characters. But yeah, I think it's Hawk Girl. Obviously, they have Lois Lane because, of course, they do.
Yeah.
Let me see
Mr.
the cat.
Fantastic and all that.
Yeah, Mr. Fantastic. You mean
I mean, Mr. Terrific. Sorry.
Oh yeah. I was like, wait. I was like, wrong movie. Lex Luthor, of course. The Engineer. I don't know who that is. Oh yeah, Mr. Terrific, played by uh, Edie Gathegi.
Gustagi. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, Hawk Girl, Green Lantern, Metamorpho, Perry White, Pa Kent. Oh, Rick Flag Sr. is going to be in this? I didn't know that. Okay. And then, of course, the staple of every James Gunn movie, Sean Gunn. The staple. Every James Gunn movie or TV show. Oh, and
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper's in this movie? What? Wait, hold on, time out.
Jor-El.
What happened?
He's Bradley Cooper's Jor-El.
Oh, he's not. You're
Yeah.
messing with me. You're messing with
Yeah.
me. Stop it.
Yeah.
Since
No,
when
he's
did this
Jor-El.
happen?
I mean, I'm finding out just not like you.
He's not Jor-El. Bradley
Yeah.
Cooper? Stop it.
Jor-El.
I'm looking at the cast list right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. Right under his name is Bradley Cooper, Jor-El.
Rick Flag Sr., okay. Alan Tudyk. It doesn't have a. So on IMDb, it doesn't have anything listed for him. Pam Clementoff is in it too.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Rosenbaum, Michael Rooker. These are all Guardians of the Galaxy people. Oh, they're
Hey.
merging. No, I'm just kidding. They're not merging.
Ooh.
That's so weird, though. I don't. Alan Tudyk is Superman Robot Thor. I don't know what that is, but okay.
That's what I was looking at right now. I was trying to see like I thought it was Superman R. I was like Superman R what?
Yeah.
And then, all right,
Okay.
just the voice probably.
Yeah, which is weird because I have you ever watched Resident Alien?
Resident Alien.
The show? Yes. Alan Tudyk
Ah,
star. Oh my god, it's the most hilarious show. Alan
okay.
Tudyk just steals the show. He's an alien trying to act like a human,
Yeah,
but he's just so like dry and monotoned, and he's an alien that loves Law and Order.
gotcha.
So maybe, oh yeah, Supergirl, she's gonna be in it. Millie Alcock, I forgot about her. Oh, I wonder if oh, Will Reeve, I don't know if you know about that.
Will Reed.
Reeve, Reeve.
Oh, okay. That's a TV
Chris,
reporter.
Christopher Reeve's son. Yeah, yeah,
Whoa.
yeah. So that's cool that James Gunn. Apparently, James Gunn was like adamant, like I want you in this movie. I really don't care what role it is. I don't care if it's big or small. I want you in this movie one way or another, and that's
Wow.
a pretty cool gesture in my opinion. Um,
I wonder if that's gonna make him like emotional seeing like the Superman.
Probably. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
He
mean, I guess
lost
it.
his dad young. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so man, yeah, Hawk Girl, there she is. The engineer, I really don't know who that is. Lex Luthor, of course.
Metamorpho, Anthony Cargan.
Yeah, he's from. I've seen him in something. I don't know what it is. Oh, is that who he was? He was in Gotham. as Victor
Yeah,
Zsasz. That's
yeah,
definitely him because I
yeah.
see it in his face now. Okay, maybe there's something else I seen him in. Twisted Metal, and only for an episode. Never
The
seen
metal was
that.
pretty good.
You've seen it?
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah,
Thoughts? I never played
bro.
the game, but I
Yeah,
have you
the show
watched.
was great, bro.
Really? All right. Have you
Yeah,
watched Fallout?
bro. They keep telling me to watch Fallout, and everyone tells me to watch it, bro. I heard it's good.
I've never played the video game, but I really, really, really enjoyed the show.
Gotcha.
It's like, and Walton Goggins,
Oh yeah, like come on, like
that
that's a good
man's
one.
everywhere now too.
Did you see the his new product line?
Walmart Plus.
No. The Walton Goggins goggles, bro,
No, I
bro,
didn't see that, but that's
bro. He
hilarious.
let it,
Okay.
bro. I was like, that is genius.
Yeah, honestly, yeah,
I don't know if I
yeah.
don't know if it's called the Walton Goggins goggles or it's just called the Walton goggles. I don't know. I think it's one of the
That's
two.
him and Sydney Sweeney are playing chess while we're all playing checkers. I'll
Yeah, man.
if you
Oh
know,
yeah,
you
man.
know.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He,
zero wrestling for you. He enjoyed it equals he enjoyed Ella Purnell in it. Well, I mean, Ella Purnell's a good-looking girl. She's also in Yellow Jacket, so
there you
yeah. No, I mean Walton. I'm gonna look that up. Walton. Dude, the
go.
team's
Yeah, it was. I think it was an ad on YouTube. Like it just popped up
that's
on. I'm like,
so funny.
bro. When he
Walton
said that,
Goggins.
I was like, what a genius name, marketing, everything.
Yeah, this is legit. Walton, and it's him. Walton Goggins goggle glasses. That's a
Yeah,
tongue twister.
yeah.
But holy that's fantastic. Uh,
Walton Goggins goggle glasses.
how much, let's just for fun, how much do these cost? Shop now. They gotta be at least semi expensive.
Probably.
$150. Yep.
Mm,
150, 150. Out of
yeah.
stock.
Oh
150,
yeah, of course,
100.
bro.
Mm,
Probably, man.
mm.
Because I'm telling you, that marketing was genius.
Do I get Walton Goggins' bank account if I pay the 150? Because I mean, I'll gladly. Dude,
Right? Oh yeah. Uh
dude, I swear I was watching Raw the other night, and
huh.
an ad, the commercial break came up, so I put my phone down, whatever. I was doing other stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm listening to this Walmart Plus commercial, and I'm not really paying attention. All of a sudden, I hear, and I didn't even need to look. I heard
Of
the
course.
voice, and I'm like, this dude is in Walmart Plus now. Like, what? I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Hey,
I'm
getting
like,
that money,
what?
man.
Yeah, I'm like Walton Goggins, like man. Yeah, he's all over the place, and he's the best part of Fallout. Not Ella Purnell. Ella Purnell's great, but Walton Goggins, hands down the
Yeah.
best. Man, yeah, and he's been in the MCU too. I don't know if you remember that.
Hmm.
It's okay,
I
I
have.
forgot it too. I think he was in the second Ant-Man, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Now, obviously, if they could go back and not use him for that movie and use him in the future, I bet they would. Because
I
obviously he blew up since then.
I mean, they could. Like, would anyone be like, "Hey, weren't you in Ant Man
True,
2?"
yeah.
You know, like they're gonna like,
True. Yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp, he played Sonny Birch.
yeah.
Mm. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, that's a dude to get into the MCU for sure. Um, what can you think? What cameos do you think we're gonna get from Superman and Fantastic Four?
I mean, what you said, Doomsday probably, but like
Or
not
you think Doctor
actually.
Doom at one
Yeah,
point?
yeah. But, I mean, you got to start setting them up, man.
That's true.
You,
Yeah, I think if we get any cameo at all, it's gonna be Doom.
yeah, you got to, bro.
But I think they're gonna keep it limited. Like because they want the Fantastic Four to like rise and shine on their own, you know. And
Yeah, yeah,
Superman, there are a lot of characters and big names in Superman as it is. I don't, I don't know, because you got,
yeah.
eh, on one hand, like you want to set up the future, but also on the other hand, you got to look and just wait and see and be like, all right, if Superman bombs, we obviously can't go forward with any plans.
Bro, if
So
Superman bombs, that destroys a lot of things, man.
I don't know
Like this
what they do.
has to make it.
I don't know what they do if Superman bombs. Truthfully,
Bro, this has to make it. It has to.
do you just keep plowing through and just
I mean, yeah,
like
I guess maybe just keep going, but it's just
hmm.
like,
But like
uh.
if your Superman movie doesn't make money, because I'm pretty sure Man of Steel made a lot of money if I remember correctly.
I think so, man. It was pretty well received from what I saw.
Yeah, and I mean
I think so.
Batman vs Superman didn't make a lot of money. Clearly,
Uh,
we won't talk about that. That's another film that I've just blocked from my memory. All
so
right,
it says Man of Steel grossed $670 million.
okay, on a
What?
200 and let's just say
Not,
$260 million budget. Okay,
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, so
So
they probably made some money back.
yeah.
Highest grossing Superman of all time. Um, setting a Drew da da da. It doesn't really say how much they made. Sometimes it doesn't say that, but I mean, third place, World War Z. Jeez. Um, yeah. So I would say they made money off of it. Now let's just for fun. Let's see how much Batman and Superman made.
Oh,
Batman v Superman. It's probably less than the Man of Steel. So probably less than 670 because that movie was god awful. Whoa, no, I was way off. They made 875 million pretty much. 874.4.
jeez.
And the highest their budget was 325 million.
Oh,
So double that is 650.
yeah.
They made over two. What? How? That's got to be considered a success then.
Yeah.
Box office. The film grew. Um.
I mean, listen, if there was a part two, it was a success.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
there's not. Listen, the movie was terrible. There's no doubt about that.
yeah.
But today, if that made if Superman made 875 million today
Oh man, hey, let's hope. Let's
on
hope.
225 budget,
Let's hope.
that's home run, grand slam, walk off.
Let,
Ryan says, "Where is Phil? He was supposed to be here today, but he will be here tomorrow night for the superhero draft." And apparently, I'm putting Ryan to sleep. I don't know how.
it's keeping me awake.
Yeah. Even though Ryan probably is going down for his afternoon nap right about now. But yeah, I mean, like I said, if Superman, heck, even if Superman makes what Man of Steel made, 675 million or whatever it was,
Yeah.
we're getting a little risky, but I think that's still a good thing. It all depends. I
Bro.
mean, because I don't know. I don't know. And then
Bro, I don't know.
Fantastic Four. I don't know if Fantastic Four is going to make its budget back. Truthfully, I don't. Because Captain America 4 didn't. Thunderbolts didn't. Honestly, I don't know what
I'm
the
not.
last Marvel movie.
I'm not gonna lie to
Hello?
you. Like I'm hopeful with Fantastic Four, but the more I see,
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh. I'm like, maybe we might have a problem with this one.
Yeah.
But I just hope Superman does okay, man. That
Yeah.
one
No.
has to make it. Has to, or else
It,
there's gonna be a problem.
if it. Let's just say there's a hypothetical where Superman bombs. Where do we go? Because Peacemaker is coming out next month now, end of August. And I mean, granted, that's a TV show; it's a whole different ballgame, but it's also part of the DCU. So, like, movie-wise, where do we go? Because we don't have a Batman confirmed. Well, we have the Batman confirmed, but we don't have Brave and the Bold Batman confirmed. We don't have a Wonder Woman. We have the Lantern show that comes out next year, but that's a show. I don't think they've confirmed. No, they have confirmed a movie. What's it called next year? Comes out. Supergirl. No, Superwoman. Supergirl.
Okay.
With what's her name? Millie Alcock. Supergirl, I think. I don't know. So that's coming out next year with Jason Momoa as Lobo. So Jason Momoa is in the DCU again, but he's just not Aquaman.
Okay, hey, listen, man. I love me some Jason Momoa, so I'm okay with that.
Get that man paid. As long as he's in Fast and Furious Part 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, however long they're going to go, I'm good with it.
Bro, that movie surprised the hell out of me, bro. It was to me, it was a whole lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Fast X?
I loved it. I'm sorry if anyone else didn't like it, but
I did too, dude.
Bro,
for Fast and Furious movies, you just got to turn off your brain and just enjoy the ride. You really do.
That's pretty much what I did, bro, and I loved it. Momoa killed it.
Jason Momoa painting his toenails while he's talking to dead bodies, but then in the next scene, he's brutally murdering John Cena's character. Well, murdering. He'll probably be back, but yeah. Can't nap with a puppy. So you don't even have the puppy right now. So you could have napped. That's his logic. That's how his brain works. Ryan thinks the MCU will be dead by 2030. I've tried to tell him that every actor and their mother is trying to get into the MCU for the paycheck.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, if Harrison Ford willingly joins the MCU, there's not an actor out there that wouldn't do it. Because Harrison Ford does not need the money. He does not need the check. He does not need the fame. But he's like, yeah, I wanted to do it. Because he probably got paid. There's not an actor out there that wouldn't take that Marvel paycheck.
That's true. That's true.
Are you seeing the new ScarJo movie, Jurassic Park 52 or whatever it's called?
I see the trailer. I mean, I'm interested. I mean, Jurassic Park, whatever. But I mean,
there's only 2 Jurassic Park movies I've seen, and I am good on both of them. I saw the original, classic movie, one of the best movies of all time, no doubt. Saw the first Jurassic World. I said, okay, this is fun. Don't need to see anything else after that. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. I didn't even see the one where they all came back. Like I think was it like Jurassic World something. Like literally, all the original people came back. But I was like, yeah, I think I don't know.
I never even saw Jurassic Park 2 or 3. I think there's a 3.
Okay, yeah, there is, yeah.
I was in the office. How could I nap at work? You'll find a way. You've napped. He's napped on the clock before. Don't even give me that. But yeah, now Jurassic Park. Even though I say I still love Fast and Furious, Jurassic Park is kind of like overstayed its welcome. Like, yeah, I think we're done with these movies, but then again, I'm like, Fast X Part 11.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, if it's like at least a blockbuster, bro, like something good.
Well, did you see what Vin Diesel said the other day about
no.
who's coming back in 11?
Well, I mean, wasn't there like, I don't know if it was like end credits or whatever, I think. But what should I say it or?
Well, I'm hoping you don't know, so I can tell you and see your reaction live on stream. But
I mean, I know Hobbs. I mean, the Rock's coming back.
Oh no, it's not him.
Coming back. So this is someone from a earlier Fast and Furious?
Oh yeah.
Someone, I don't know.
All right. So you're sitting down, so you can brace yourself for this. Brian O'Connor is coming back.
Wait. What?
Yes, Vin Diesel said it. He said Brian O'Connor is coming back.
Okay.
I'm so happy you didn't know, because when you said The Rock, I'm like, oh, he doesn't know. He really doesn't know. Yes. Vin Diesel went on stage the other day at some event. He's like, we're taking it back to the streets. A little late for that, buddy. It's coming out in April of 2027.
Yeah.
It's like pretty much 2 years away. And Brian O'Connor will return. How? I don't know. But
I mean, hold up.
Yeah, listen. Just sink it. Let it sink in.
So I mean, they're probably just gonna do what they did at the end of the movie where they had where they used his brother.
CGI or whatever,
and then
AI. I don't even know.
But I mean, do you even want to do that though?
That's what I'm saying. Like, let him
Yeah.
Like, listen. He died before 7 even came out. I don't even think he finished filming like half of his scenes for 7.
Yeah, that's what they had to use his brother.
Yeah. I get wanting to have that nice, awesome, emotional tribute to him at the end. I get that.
Yeah.
Because that was the first movie that came out after he died. That was 10 years ago. Over 10 years ago. Like, let it go. Because Vin Diesel's kind of leeching onto this franchise because he's got nothing else.
Yeah, of course. I mean, once this is over with, that's it.
I mean, he's laughing all the way to the bank.
Of course. I mean, he's good. He's set for life, but this is pretty much it.
But, like, just stop. Like, you already made it very unrealistic with what you're doing. And, again, that's fine. It's entertaining. Shut off your brain. It's great. But it's just...
I don't know. I don't know, because, look, here's the thing. People already kind of don't like this whole AI thing. Some people. They don't like this whole AI taking over acting jobs and stuff. I personally, I'm like, whatever happens, whatever. But and then plus they're gonna use it to bring back this guy that's already gone. It's like, listen, at the end of the movie that 7, I guess it was like the one before he died.
Yeah, it was 7. That was the one that came out. He died. Yeah.
All right, so I get it, because they had to one, finish the movie, and 2, kind of it just happened, so a little tribute at the end. Everyone cries at the end.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but bringing them back, it's like I think it's gonna backfire. I think it's gonna backfire, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's gonna be a lot more people upset than happy.
And listen, honestly, I could even, if Vin Diesel would have just came out and said, "Hey, we're bringing him back. We're giving both of his brothers a few million to do scenes," I'd be like, all right.
Okay.
All right. Take care of the man's family. I respect it.
That's something. Okay.
That's respectable, admirable. But if you're just going to AI him in there, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, thank you. And I really hope my boy Alan Richardson, take another shot, Ryan, while you're taking a nap, will be in part 2 of Fast X, because he was great in Fast X Part 1.
Yeah.
And Jason Momoa is confirmed for Fast X Part 2.
Oh, I mean, bro, they cancel the movie.
Well, because do you think he was the best? And we've gone into a Fast X rant, but I think we got everything Superman and Fantastic Four out of the way. He was the best villain, in my opinion, of the whole franchise.
Bro, at the end, he just seemed like I'm like, who? Like, how are they gonna stop this dude?
Yeah, like when he killed John Cena's character, and he just goes, "Oh no, Uncle Muscles won't be attending Sunday dinner," and I'm like, that's hilarious.
Bro, great.
It's
so good.
I'm like, what? I'm like, he's fantastic. When's the Superman versus Godzilla movie coming? I think Half Past Never.
I mean, it kind of is in the movie, not really, with that monster that he's fighting. But I mean,
Yeah.
that's not really Godzilla.
Who has the rights to Godzilla now? What
I don't
movie
even know,
studio?
bro. I don't
Is
even
it
know.
Paramount? Is it Disney Plus? No, it's not Disney. I know that for a fact. I don't know. Give us Godzilla in the DCU. Gotta be honest, I don't think James Gunn is going for that right now.
No.
Something tells me. I don't think. Well, who would you cast as Godzilla? I don't even know. The Rock. The Rock. There you go.
The Rock.
The Rock. Why not?
The final boss Godzilla.
Yeah. Why not? He already got fired as Black Adam by James Gunn. Listen, yeah, that's another thing about James Gunn. James Gunn loves John Cena. Has worked with him on multiple projects. Is working with him on multiple projects. He loves Dave Bautista. He's worked with Dave Bautista on 3 movies, and Dave Bautista has said, I will answer the phone if James Gunn wants me to do something in the DCU. So obviously there's much love between Bautista and James Gunn.
Nice.
James Gunn hates The Rock. Of the 3 wrestlers in Hollywood, he loves 2 of them.
I mean, I think The Rock secretly has an ego, bro. I really do.
I mean,
like
he tried to save the DCU. He did, but they were like, no.
He wanted to be his way. I mean, The Rock's used to that. Like, he comes back to WWE. It's like the red carpet's pulled out. Everyone listens. Whatever he wants, he gets.
Yep.
So he thought he could just run into DC and it'll be the same thing. But
Rock does what Rock wants, and
that's it.
And
man.
He wanted it to be built around Black Adam and Superman, and they were like, "What about Shazam?" He's like, "Whatever." He's like, "I don't even know who Shazam is."
Did Black Adam even make the money back?
No.
So
well, it depends on who you ask.
Yeah.
If you ask us, no. If you ask Dwayne, yes.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. Well, Dwayne sent out like a tweet, and I was like, no. He's like, "Oh, it made $50 million." I'm like, I don't think it did, Dwayne, but
So I just looked it up. It says Black Adam grossed $393.5 million worldwide.
Yeah.
And the budget was $168 million. So it kind of made double.
Oh, see, I'm looking at the budget right now. It says anywhere from 190 to 260.
Okay, well, if it was 260, then yeah, he didn't make it.
Even if it was 190, we're scraping.
Yeah.
We're scraping.
Yeah.
And that not even but it's funny how it works. It's budget plus you add some for like promotion, marketing, and all that.
Of course,
so
marketing, all that stuff, man. All that stuff you gotta. That's why you gotta make double plus.
But it's so funny. This is the movie since 2022. I believe this came out.
Mm-hmm.
So Shazam, Fury of the Gods.
Yeah.
Made much less money than that. Flash, less money. Aquaman 2, Blue Beetle. Black Adam cleared. Like they were like, oh, this is not a good performance, but then they pulled out stinkers after that. It was like, oh, maybe that was good.
You know what it is? They expected it to be like a $1 billion movie. That was their problem.
And then they got Superman back, and they were like, well, we have to spoil Superman is in it so people can go see it, and it just still didn't work. It still did not work.
Oh man, do not remind me about that end credit scene.
They have the movie rights for it, and Toho wants to expand the brand global in a press statement. So I'm guessing Warner Brothers has the rights to
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Yeah, they said Toho. Toho is definitely the one that has the Godzilla stuff.
Yeah. Hard pass.
I mean, I like Godzilla movies. When they're like full on monster versus monster destruction. Like I'm in it. When it's like the human stuff,
never been my thing. Never been my thing. I just never got into it. It's like it's like Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. Like I know so many people that are just over the moon about those franchises, and I'm
I
just
got you.
like, yeah, it's just not my thing.
I
So yeah,
mean,
I
yeah,
don't want to see Superman versus
yeah.
Godzilla. That's just
I, I mean, I get it. It's one of those things where it's like you gotta. It had to catch you early, and you had to get
yep,
hooked on it, and
yep.
then that's when it becomes a thing. Like I don't like I'm sorry, and I hope I don't offend anybody, but I don't like Star Wars.
I'm not a super big Star Wars guy either.
Like
Honestly,
I
yeah,
tried, bro.
no.
I really did. I really did.
Listen, I only did the I don't know if you watched. I did a watch along of episode 4, and I'm trying to like do the watch alongs
Mm,
of those other episodes,
yeah,
and it's a work in progress right now. But I was just like, I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? Not a big Star Wars guy, but I always wanted to go back and rewatch them.
yeah, yeah,
But I knew I would never. But then I'm like, well, for the channel, I definitely would. So
yeah, yeah,
let's do some watch alongs. And the episode 4 was fine. It was,
yeah, yeah.
entertaining, but it's not totally my thing. And
Bro, I tried so hard, bro, because it's like, all right, I'm like, this is Star Wars. This is like everyone gives it high praises, especially episode 4. I'm like, I have to try to get into this. I have to. I tried, but bro, I get so bored. I'm just like,
yeah.
yeah, I'm watching it. I'm just like on my phone. I'm like, I just turn it off.
I so if you had to pick your favorite Star Wars movie, if you had to pick, which one is it? Couldn't even
Bro,
tell me. Couldn't even tell
I
me.
couldn't
That's
even
fair.
tell you. I because I like I said, I try to watch 4, which is supposedly like the best. I think, like everyone thinks. I mean, maybe Return of the Jedi, probably.
Revenge of the Sith. It's the third
Revenge of the
episode, the
Sith.
final one in the originals.
Final one
For
in the
whatever
okay, so
reason,
that one.
for whatever reason, I have always, I don't know why, and I'm not even a Star Wars guy, but I've always liked Anakin Skywalker. I don't know why. Maybe it's the name.
You know what's crazy about that? That you say that, Bobby. I'm 100% with you.
Yeah, like I
I'm
like
one like
Anakin. I don't know why.
yeah, like I like the
Mm,
character, but
mm.
I just can't get into the universe. But I like the
mm.
character.
I've always liked Anakin. I even when I was little, I don't know why. I would
You know
play.
you know who
Go for
also like I found
it.
pretty cool in Star Wars, but
Mm,
this was just because I was a kid and I would like see like the trailers and stuff like
mm.
that and whatever. That kid, I mean, that guy with the double the red double
Darth Maul.
what's it called, lightsaber, Darth Maul. Bro,
Yes,
when I saw him with a double light, I was like, this is the coolest guy I've ever seen in my life.
he still to this day creeps me out.
Oh
Like
yeah, that
that.
face is
There's
crazy.
that face, and there's nothing behind those eyes. We all know that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, bro. That came out. Yeah, it came out before the bro. Doesn't he look like that monster from? Is it The Conjuring?
oh
Or
yeah,
you
yeah, I
know what I'm
can
talking about,
see
right?
that.
That
Yeah,
red
that
one.
red. Yeah, 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 I can
I'm
see
like,
that. I can see
could
the
they have like,
comparison.
could
Mm.
that be like a inspiration? But whatever.
That's like a copy your friend's homework, but like change up some of the answers so you
Yeah,
don't get caught.
gotcha,
That's
gotcha.
what that is. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
I would pay money to see a Superman versus Godzilla in a movie theater.
Hey,
Used to love Star Wars, but the sequels ruined them. Yes. Dino, if you ever go back to watch Star Wars, if you ever do not watch episode 7, 8, or 9. Well, you can watch
yeah.
7. 7 was fun. 8 and 9, no. I watched those with the unside of my eyelids. Episodes 1, 3, 5, and 6. Yeah. Like I said, episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, is my
Mm-hmm.
personal favorite.
Gotcha,
And
gotcha.
we're trying to navigate our schedule to watch Star Wars again. I do want to tackle that completely.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just, life's busy, busy,
Oh
busy
yeah.
at the
Oh
moment,
yeah, bro.
Yeah. But hey, bud, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it as always. Maybe we'll have to have you back on before the summer ends to maybe talk or Superman review or something like that, or
Hey, I'm down, man.
just see what other superhero movies are coming out this year, or is it just these two to end the year?
I think it might be, man.
Because, yeah, Fantastic Four is the last Marvel movie.
Yeah.
And I think Superman's the only DC movie. I mean, we got Peacemaker, but that's not a movie. Huh, yeah, I guess that's it. That's crazy.
I think that's it, man.
Yeah. But, man, as always, thank you for joining me. Appreciate it. If anything you want to plug, promote, talk about?
Well, okay, so I'm gonna say one thing.
Oh, God.
The only you know I love your show. You know I love you. I love your
Of
show. I
course.
love everything. The one stream that I was like I wish I was a part of was the '90s.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, if I was in that stream, we would have because I am.
But listen, and you know I love having you on the channel. I will have you on anytime I can.
Yeah.
But also, it really helped pushing it out there that you were in the comment section. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, bro,
Yeah,
bro,
that helps majorly. So thank
bro,
you.
I was like, I have to hop in on this one, bro,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I'm
that
like,
was
this
a
is my
fun night.
child, bro. That was
a fun
great.
night.
That
Yeah,
was, bro. We were talking about Helga. That was hilarious.
Yeah, Michaela, we agreed to do childhood movies.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that in the not so
Okay.
distant future for sure.
Nice, bro.
So, but
when I see that, I'll hop in the comments. I'll hop in the comments.
Yeah, for sure. No, we might have to have you. We have to work around your work schedule. You know, we're
Yeah,
gonna do
that's
that
the
by the end of.
thing. That's what I'm saying, man. If it can't happen, bro, don't worry. I'll definitely.
We'll knock that out by the end of summer for sure.
Yeah, gotcha.
Because then, yeah. All right, bud. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to everyone who commented, joined, listened, whatever it is you did. And yeah, this was a fun time. Superman, 8 days away. There will be a review coming on the channel. It might be a little late, but it is coming. I can promise you that. But until next time, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. Plenty more content coming. We are going live again tomorrow night. Okay? We are doing a superhero draft. So we are drafting superheroes. Hank will be in the studio. My brother will be on the stream, and my buddy Phil, who is supposed to be here today, will be on the stream. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you hop into the comments and tell us who got the best team. But until next time, joined by my lovely friend Dino, I am Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns, and we will see you guys in the next one. Later.
See you guys.